Hey everyone, Lone Wolf Guy here, and welcome to another one of my reviews of the Japanese version of season 1 of Cooking with Valkyries. This is episode 7, entitled Fried Dumplings for Myself. And it centers around, of course, everyone's favorite celestial here, Fuhua, which says Fuka, but it's actually Fuhua. So, in this episode, we'll get into it. This episode, of course, centers around Fuhua, who is making breakfast after something. We'll get into that. As you see, there's a little bit of a profile there. Me personally, I cannot wait until the new story comes out, and that's, I think, sometime next week. So come on, let's hurry up and get this done. I want to try it's of course the new chapters center around football. So let's do our best to see what's going to happen. Anyway, so it starts off it's late at night, and I guess Fuhua and Bronya tell Teddy about a new co-op game. I'll be honest with you, I don't see Teresa or even Fuhua being much of a gamer. The only people I know I've seen play games are Kiana and Bronya. May learned how to play video games after joining Saint Freya, as it's stated in May's story that they had that Mihoyo released not too long ago. Actually, quite a while ago. It was around the time that the Hair Sheriff Thunder was introduced. So it's a good video. I highly recommend checking it out. Anyway, so she says, "Okay, I'm in." Then Fuhua's like, "Okay, no problem." But as punishment, the loser makes breakfast tomorrow. To which Teddy is like, "Oh, yeah, I gotta go sleep. Bye." She basically, chickens out. So we see the next morning, and Bronya is asleep. To which we find out that she won the co-op. Fuhua's getting ready to make breakfast. She's making something with the dumpling skins. Filling pork, carrots, and corn with for Bronya. And that's what it is right there. It's also got like I would say maybe a tablespoon of salt. And she sees Bronya wake up. Bronya says she had a dream that woke her up, and that she read about how to make Shenzo pelmeni, which is, I guess, the dumplings that they're talking about in a book. And she's making pasta girds. So she wraps it all up like that. Kind of looks like gyoza. And then she says that her culinary skills are on par with those of May. That's a hell of a compliment, considering that May is probably the best cook in Honkai. By the way, I have a couple of little stories I've made for May as a cook and World Serpent. I get bored at work, so I make writing. I've been doing a little bit of writing on some science stories. So modest, of course. Fuhua saying May is far better than me. Of course, that's both modesty and the truth. And she says that she didn't do much cooking when she was younger. She only learned how to cook to feed herself. To which she got some memories of, someone. I don't know who this is. Anyway, so she's puts them in a pan with some cooking grease, then add some water to it, and there you go. It looks like a little bit of Russian there, so I cannot read Russian for the life of me, because Bronya is of course Russian. This is what we call this the ice flour. And it just says that pasta can be eaten with some vinegar or other dips. And of course, Terry's joining in. She says that, you know, it smells great. And Bronya gives her a little taste, and she's like, oh, it's, wow, tastes like, it tastes like, you know, the chicken, corn, and carrots. And Fohua says that there's endless varieties of dumpling fillings, to which she's doing some remembering. As you can see right there, you see her in the Phoenix outfit on the left, and an unknown individual right there. Now here's the thing. She then, of course, wonders who she was talking to. She was talking to that individual in that little bit. Thing is, we all know that Fuhua is quite old. According to the Wikia, she is 50,000 years old. She's one of the two survivors, I would say at least two survivors of the previous era. Her and Kevin being the only two. As a result of her being able to be old, you know, that old, and still retain her youth, some of her memories are gone. She's lost all her memories. So then she's back into this, to which Teresa says she wants to make some sour melon, and that Bronya says Kiana Ioka will not like that, and she says I'm not making them for her. And then we see it right there with the title in Japanese, but she said, Fuhua says, cooking is what you do to please yourself, which is true. You know, it's something that you do to please yourself. Good episode. It's basically gonna be a lead into other. This is basically, I would say, this is one of those, like, you know, low point episodes. You know, like something that, because you know you have episodes that are really nice, really good, really on top of things. Then you have like these little, I would say, filler episodes, ones that, you know, got to fill the time, you know, do something. This is basically one of those episodes. So that's going to be it for this one. The next one is actually going to be taking place in a different time with two specific characters. And it's going to be called Warm Onigiri. Until next time, this is Love Jay saying thank you all for watching. Take care of yourselves.